Hey everyone, how are you? Polar Splitter Owl says you left Twitter. Why? Yeah, so I named this stream that because this is what I wanted to talk about first. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous two streams. I've not been very happy with Twitter. Um, you'll remember that in order to promote this channel, I got a blue check to X Premium, whatever. Oh, hey, Adara. And so what happened was that even though I was paying for exposure so that I could promote the Twitch and the Discord and the YouTube channels, increasingly I noticed that my tweets were not being seen by a lot of people. Um, so oh, hey, Hadidrix, how are you? So sadly, it's not just Twitter. YouTube is also full of Nazis these days, literally Nazis. Well, I get recommendations on what to do videos on YouTube, and the things that they recommend I do videos on is scary. Like, why is autocracy better than democracy? So yeah, definitely, it's not just Twitter, but I think Twitter is the worst one. So basically, even though I was paying for exposure, my tweets were getting nowhere. People were not reading me. Like all I got was exposure around a small amount of troll accounts, usually nameless, whose only purpose was to come to my account and say you're a terrorist or you're a Hamas supporter or whatever. Um, hey, Cheese Steve, how are you? Um, You mean X.com? No, no. I will die calling it Twitter. Iconoclast says it's true. I'm always surprised to see how little reach you have now on Twitter compared to before. Yeah, I think in getting the blue check, I exposed my account to oversight. I suspect. And I got basically no reach. You can see when you see my impressions on my because I have Twitter Blue, right? So I can see. You can see how my impressions um, go down every week more and more. And this is like impressions, right? This is not engagements because it's one thing to say people aren't liking my tweets. That's an engagement. Like, retweet, bookmark, I quote tweets, watching a video. Those are all engagements. That's sure. If I'm making crap tweets, then people won't engage with them. That's fair. But that's not what's going down. What's going down is my impressions. Impressions is every time my tweet pops up in the screen of someone else. And so I have 30,000 followers. The tweet that I made announcing that I'm leaving Twitter, so supposedly a big announcement, has been seen by like less than 1,000 people. So something is up, right? So you can see how my impressions go down every week. And so not just am I like paying and not receiving um, well the agreed exposure, but also I think it's pretty clear that the reason why this is happening is because of what I tweet. Right. The algorithm has been designed in such a way that if you link, first of all, if you link to Twitch or to YouTube, which I do, you get less exposure. If you talk about Palestine or if you write the word cis, you just don't get enough exposure. If a lot of people block you, you don't get a lot of exposure. So it's designed for me to like, who gets a killer business out of Twitter Blue? A video of like, I don't know if you've seen Rick and Morty. When there's this video about how they make a plumbus. It's just how they make a plumbus. Yeah, there's so many Twitter videos right now that are like, this is how you make a plumbus or whatever. Right? Oh, this is how you make a chair. This is how you make a whatever. Those videos. That's what makes money on Twitter. If you don't want to be a fascist, otherwise, if you want to make a lot of money, just say fascist things and you'll make a lot of money. Um, but anyway, so my impressions went down, and I was already grappling with like the morality of Twitter. My rationale was, look, I have a big following. If I disappear, vacuums are filled. So if I'm not there, someone else will say crap. So I'll hold the fort. Like people are leaving the platform either way. So I'll hold the fort, and I use the fact that I have a large presence in the app to, say some good things, not fascist things. Now, I don't think that rationale works anymore because I think like I can't even be constructive on Twitter. What I can be is just nothing. I can fight with a couple of trolls, and that's it. So look, I will not delete my account. I will probably, if something really big happens, like if the ICJ issues a decision, or if there's a really big debate going on, yeah, I'll chime in and I'll put my 2 cents in, just for the sake of trying to get exposure. But I won't waste time writing, threads anymore or over everyday stuff, because it's pointless. It's Twitter is no longer an app designed for consumers. The consumer is Elon Musk. That's the consumer of Twitter. Like he is someone that, for whatever, I have my theories, but for whatever reason, decided that he's under threat. Like it's not. It's like the Elon Musk is like the perfect, Skinner, Principal Skinner meme. Like, am I out of touch? No, of course not. Everyone else is out of touch. It's like that. Like, am I unable to comprehend what is a trans person? And am I out of touch with society? No, of course not. Everyone else is wrong. There's a mind virus, a woke mind virus that is like corrupting people, and I am the white savior that can fix it. I mean, if I I don't know. I'm maybe I can link to it, but Jesse Gender did this like amazing video on the hero of a thousand faces. Joseph Campbell's theory of the monomyth, um, and how it is basically reinforcing the idea of the white savior, the white individual that is able to like save everyone. And I feel like that's Elon Musk. Like, he really feels like he's the white savior of the universe. He's the main character in his story, and he's gonna save the universe, or like his race, through um, through buying Twitter and turning it into propaganda for white supremacy. Like I think he's not even hiding it. I think, I mean, it's, of course, this is my opinion, but at the same time, I feel like it's difficult to argue objectively that he's not advancing white supremacist ideas. Um, so it's very difficult to engage in a platform like that. It's very difficult to make a difference in a platform like that, because like if you say fascism is bad, no one will see it. If you say fascism is awesome, everyone will see it. So at some point, you need to evaluate whether you're being complicit in giving this person like numbers and engagement, and like, screw this. So I decided it was probably best to take a step back. My account will still be there. I'll still fight with Paddington. I'll still, again, if something big happens, I'll still comment. I will still advertise this Twitch and whatever YouTube video I upload onto Twitter. But my account will mostly be that. If you want to read my threads and stuff like that, everyday legal analysis, go to Blue Sky, or come here to the stream. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want to engage with Twitter anymore. So yeah, I thought it would be good to like start with this like disclosure. But let's at the same time, we have stuff to discuss. There's more stuff happening. So don't worry. This is not going to be a whole stream about why I left Twitter. Let me see. Hadidrek says you paid for a shadow ban. Yeah, pretty much. I paid for a shadow ban. So yeah, I need to cancel my subscription, which is remarkably difficult to do. I tried to do it from my phone, and they told me no, you need to do it from the same device which you got it, which makes me wonder what happens if I changed laptops. Would I not be able to ever get rid of Twitter Blue? Wadara says, so disappointing how such an important yet imperfect app was torpedoed by a fascist. I'm still hoping that, this is the reason why I'm not deleting my account. It's like I'm hoping that eventually, maybe after he fights with Trump or whatever, in a few years, hopefully post-Trump, hopefully Trump will have gone in 4 years. I don't know. Hopefully, government will rein in and finally regulate these apps, because it's sort of ridiculous. Like, we regulate everything. We regulate TV. We regulate radio. We don't regulate these apps. which arguably are the new TV and the new radio. So it's kind of bonkers to me that we don't regulate them. And yeah, there's dangers with regulating apps, but like clearly, what Elon Musk is doing is, you know, a social problem. Like it is creating a literal social problem because it is advocating for fascism and for like the destruction of human rights of other people. Um, oh hey Alonso fan, I'm gonna try and radicalize you. Why would you keep the account and go back to comment big events? You won't get more exposure the less you tweet, so it would just be giving Musk legitimacy and money. Well, mostly because I have a lot of people that have told me over there. I mean, not a lot of people, but the people that I've told about this, um, and even on the tweet that I made, they told me I don't use Blue Sky, I don't use Twitch, I don't use Discord, I don't use YouTube, I just use Twitter, um, and so it'll be a loss if say we don't get your comment here at all. So I'm like, okay, I'll use it to advertise my commentary, um, and like if there's something really, really huge, then yeah, then I'll put it in there. But otherwise, the account will be dormant. Uh, those people who lose, you should also switch. It's a statement. Yeah, yeah, no, that's what I told them. Like, come to Blue Sky. I'm not expecting anything. Like, I'm not expecting to use it on a regular basis. I'm just thinking, if I feel like, um, there's something to be gained by me intervening in any kind of like debate that's happening on Twitter. Normally, I won't just. I will just leave it there. I'm not planning on keeping the account very active at all. It's just so basically what I'm trying to avoid is that if I don't know if something huge happens and I want to comment something and I feel like I could, do some good by offering one viewpoint. Like, I don't know, reply guying on someone and saying this is BS. I don't want someone to say, oh, but you left Twitter, so you need to leave. Like, I want to be able to say, I reserve my right to, if I want to, put a comment, reply to someone and say this is BS, if I feel it's important enough. Other than that, yeah, my account will remain pretty dormant, and I'll basically use it to like funnel people away from Twitter and into Twitch and YouTube. Birdie2 it says, can you set up a bot to post your Blue Sky tweets on Twitter? I mean, that would defeat the purpose, right? Because the point of me leaving is that I'm not getting exposure because basically the app has been taken over by fascists. So if the bot retweets everything I put on Blue Sky, not only will it not get exposure either way, but I will also be participating in this like app that I don't think can be saved anymore. Like when you look at the cesspool that it's become, it's too much. It's too much. It is. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's 1930s Germany, the app. There's no sugarcoating it. It has become a tool for white supremacist propaganda. And if you are Radio Genoa, if you are Inevitable West, if you are, I don't know, all of these, like, let's say it openly, right? Fascist, white supremacist accounts, you get a lot of exposure. If you criticize them, you get suppressed. So, no, honestly, it's sort of like, it's too disgusting. And besides, I stopped using Twitter for 3 days and nothing happened. So I'm not sure how many people actually see my tweets at this point. Like, let me see how my I'm leaving tweet is doing. It's kind of the perfect um um explanation. Like, look, this is an account with 134,000 followers saying I'm leaving Twitter. You would expect that this should resonate, right? It's been seen by 1.4K people. It has 6 retweets and 39 likes. I mean, it's pathetic. Like, it's really pathetic. Like, how can it have 6 retweets? I mean, I'm not saying that people should retweet it a lot, but Are you seriously telling me that the 134,000 people that follow me would not care at all, to the point of like saying like yeah, who cares? I'm not even gonna read this. Obviously not. Obviously, people would at the very least retweet it to say, "Oh my God, he's leaving," right? But you can't because my account is being suppressed. Magic says, "I see your tweets because I click on your profile." Yeah, basically, a lot of people have told me that I mean, my tweets don't show on their timelines anymore. Iconoclast says your last tweet barely reached 1,400 views. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. Like I have 134,000 followers, and my tweets get at most 6,000, 5,000 impressions. I'm sorry, but that is artificial. That is on purpose. That is. They will claim that it's because of the quality of my content, but even that is a lame excuse because I'm paying for exposure. I'm paying for the stupid blue check. So you can't hide it anymore. It's become a tool of propaganda. Hold on, let me see the chat. So Samomander says, I didn't see your leaving tweet, only found out by checking Discord. Yeah, I mean, but that's exactly my point, right? My point is at this point, my point is at this point. My point, to be honest, is that, yeah, look, I have, how are we doing with followers on I have 596 followers on Twitch and 13 subscribers, by the way. There's 17 people watching this right now. I think I have like 487 followers on subscribers on like YouTube. So like the followers on YouTube. And we have about like 150 members in the Discord group. It is a much smaller audience, but it is such a better place for me to like talk about my ideas than Twitter or even Blue Sky. Honestly, I mean, I like Blue Sky. I like being able to say stuff in like microblogging format and like having a little bit more exposure to a wider world. But I guess my realization with Twitter going full fash is full fash is that maybe the future is not reach exposure, right? Maybe the future is to create this like very safe communities of like tightly knitted people. Like I feel like I know you guys. Like I know Cheese Thief, Iconoclast, Magic, Birdie. You guys are here like constantly. We engage often. I sort of know what you guys think about the world. I mean, you know what I think. We've had this. I think it was Rosova. Oh yeah, we were talking about Rosova. Rosova went to his city hall and he said, "Can you look at my speech about Israel Palestine? Because I wanted to be good." And I looked into that. I looked into the into his speech, and I mean, it's a lot more personal. It's a lot nicer than Twitter. But yeah, Iconoclast says you used to have hundreds, if not thousands, of likes and even more views. So clearly, there's a glitch in the algorithm. There's no glitch. There's no glitch. That's the algorithm. It's on purpose. It's a system in place, right? So it's not a glitch in the algorithm. The algorithm is designed to suppress me. Okay, Odara says Twitter keeps suppressing the most helpful accounts and promoting the most incendiary. Yeah, it's on purpose. So again, if you want to see me tweet, I'll be on Blue Sky. If you want to engage with me personally, you can come here to the Twitch or to the Discord group. I'm usually there. Sometimes it takes me a while to respond, but I'm usually there. And then yeah, of course I'll continue to make YouTube videos. So yeah, I guess long story short, I'm leaving Twitter, and I'm gonna only use it to promote my Twitch and YouTube, and/or if something huge happens and I need to make an announcement or something like that, maybe to troll Paddington, but that's it. So yeah, I hope that's eventually, hopefully, it'll improve, but I doubt it. So yeah, that's the news. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like content like this and you would like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also come to one of my live streams or join my Discord server. It's really great that you're here because we're really trying to grow this community and turn it into a space where we can all come together to discuss about international law and international relations. So really thank you for your support. Until next time.